Our next adventure takes us to the Eastlake Cemetery. As you can see, there's snow on the ground, but we're getting 40s, 50s, and tomorrow we're making a run at 60. Here's the Black Beauty. Just gave it a car wash. So it's nice right now this week in Ohio, but they say next week, return to winter. And you can see with all the warm weather, there's still quite a bit of snow on the ground. That's how much we had. But so much of it's melted and all the roads are open and clear. And we are going to take you around this little graveyard. Something different, a little road trip while the weather's nice. We're going to take a look. Now they have a pond back of this graveyard, and it's all frozen over yet. In the summertime, you're able to see the entire pond and everything. I don't want to get too close because I don't know how close you can get. I don't want to fall in. You can see it back there like that. Did I take a little road trip today while the weather is nice and do a little filming? I probably won't be doing any more filming for a while. Wow, back here, that is cool. Look at back there. That's a big, beautiful pond back here in the summertime. You can see everything. But sometimes it is nice to film in the wintertime because it gives you a chance to see what's behind the trees. In the summertime, all this is filled in with greenery, and you can barely see that little pond. So let's see if we can get a different view back over here. It's about 50 degrees. And they say that's very unusual this time in the middle of winter for Ohio. It was like 15 to 20 below zero, tons of snow. And you can see this whole week it's been in the 40s and 50s. And like I said, we're going to be making a run at 60 tomorrow. There's still ice. Everything's still frozen to death. Let's see down here how close I can get. Wow. Look at down there. That water is all ice. As everything is just frozen. Wow. So we'd need about probably a couple of weeks of really super warm weather, like 70s and 80s. The 40s and 50s aren't even melting all that water. Well, but it is beautiful. It's just glazed over. It's all ice. Dangerous though, as always. Stay off the ice. Oh, whoa. Whoa, yeah. Everything's muddy, and you got to watch what you're doing this time of year. Anybody can fall into the water and have an accident. There's been a lot of that stuff going around on the news. All right, we're in the Black Beauty, and we are going to drive up here a little bit further before we can get out and film some more. These are big graveyards here, guys. Really big graveyards, okay? We're gonna go right around here, and then we're gonna stop right here for you. Then I can get out. All right, here we go. Eastlake Cemetery. All right. I wonder if I can get over the snow. Oh boy, maybe I can. Wow, maybe there's another way I gotta go. Still a lot of snow out here, that's the problem. And there's the lake in the back. You're on a big hill. This is a big cemetery. And you're like on a big hill. Let me see if I can get around the snow here. Still a lot of snow. I mean, it was high. So this is just showing you just a little bit how bad things get here in Ohio. Wow. Look at out here. See, this cemetery, you're on a big hill. See all the traffic going by? There's the freeway. And again, down there is that frozen lake. There's something back here that I want to show you. Alright, I remember many years they boarded this up. There used to be an ugly cubby hole You go walk around in here. And that's what I wanted to show you. All right, they boarded that up. All right, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. All right, well, let's show you some of these. Look at this down here. 1883 to 1904. That's kind of cool, isn't it? How those are made. 1862 to 1930. And this one is 1860 to 1935. Pretty cool, huh? This is just an old cemetery. These are the first people over here buried. Because remember in the Chestnut Grove Cemetery, they were in blue. Well, here they're in green. These are the first people buried. Let's see what it says. Fowler, Henry W. June 21st, 1856 to November 17th, 1931. And his wife Ella F. February 21st, 1859. So she must not be dead yet. Wow. Longevity. Really cool. They had an infant son. March 28th, 1881 to 1891. So he was only 10 years old, a young child. And another one, 1822 to October 17th of 1905. Okay. So we're going to take you wow, that's pretty interesting, isn't it? We're going to take you to the top over here, overlooking the freeway. Pretty cool. Now here are some old tombs, but you can't read them. Whoa. There we are, top of the world, guys. That's the freeway. And that is down going towards Kingsville. Wow, look at these old ones down here. Some creepy graves. This one, you can't even read it. It says in memory of something, and that's all I can make out. Wow. You're way on top of the freeway. Awesome, isn't it? Pretty cool. And yes, we get the trains. These are all the old-fashioned tombs down here. These are some pretty old ones down through here. Oh, wow. And up here, look at that gnarly tree. Awesome shots. Look at this. Freeway. Haha, look at that sunshine. Beautiful lake. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Some more awesome tombstones. Look at that one. Hard to see with the sun. Sun is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely beautiful. You can't read that one. Alright. This is a really awesome big graveyard, guys. Alright. Alright, let's go around this way. Oh, and there's another one over here. I just love these old ones. You can't really see who's on, but absolutely beautiful. Hope everybody's doing fine. Hope the weather's pretty good where you are. Look at this tree. I've seen this tree before. This tree here, if you get close to it, it looks like, you know, like that, like a twisted candy cane or something, like that soft kind of, I can't think of it, like braided dough or something. It just looks like it's all braided to me. Fascinating tree. And I don't know what is on this rock. Let's see. Oh, well, this is a tombstone, ain't it? But it's like a rock. I can't make out what a I can't make out. Make it out. I can't make it out. There is the Black Beauty. All right, we're going down this way now a little bit. Taking a little walk. Wow, look over here. Yeah, you probably know by now that I like trees, right? Big old creepy trees. I just love them. They're just so much fun. Wow, look down in here. Whoops. Whoops, I almost tripped over one. Look inside these trees over here. Wow. Ain't that cool? All right, let's get inside the tree. Pretty cool, ain't it? I love trees. Especially these old, gnarly ones. Wow, pretty interesting. Let's take a peek here, see what we got going on. Oh yeah, absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Yep, here I am, guys. Well, it's pretty cool out here. I mean, it's warmer than what it's been, but yeah, it's cool. But I made it on this little road trip here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Something different. And if as the weather gets warmer, I can take you other places, but next week it's supposed to go downhill. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, we'll see you again on our next adventure.